Most men think laughter is just laughter. She laughed at your joke. Okay, maybe she's just being polite. Maybe she's friendly. Maybe it means nothing. But here's what psychology has quietly been documenting for decades. There is a specific type of laugh, a specific moment she laughs that has nothing to do with humor. It's a biological signal, an involuntary response. And it happens when a woman is already sexually attracted to you, even if she hasn't said a word about it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which laugh to watch for, why her brain produces it, and what it means when it happens in front of you. And the final signal, number 7, is the one most men completely misread as awkwardness. It's actually the clearest sign of all. Laughter isn't random. Research in evolutionary psychology shows that women use laughter as a social bonding tool, but more specifically as a mate selection signal. A 2005 study published in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior found that women laugh significantly more around men they're sexually attracted to, and that the timing and type of laughter matters more than frequency alone. In other words, it's not how much she laughs, it's when. Let's go through exactly what to look for. Sign 1, she laughs. When nothing was funny, let's start with the most obvious one that most men brush off. She laughs, and you didn't say anything funny. Maybe you shrugged. Maybe you made a face. Maybe you said something completely neutral like, "I don't know, honestly." And she laughed. That's not politeness. Polite laughter has a very specific sound. It's short, closed mouth, and it ends quickly. It doesn't reach the eyes. But when a woman laughs at something that wasn't a joke, her brain is doing something specific. It's releasing tension, sexual tension. Psychologists call this an incongruity response. The nervous system processing an emotional charge it doesn't quite know what to do with. When a woman is attracted to you, your presence alone creates low-level arousal, and laughter is one of the body's fastest ways to release it. So the next time she laughs at something that genuinely wasn't funny, don't look confused. Recognize it. That was her nervous system reacting to you. Sign number 2. She laughs, and then immediately looks at you. Pay attention to where her eyes go right after she laughs. When something is genuinely funny in a group setting, people look at each other randomly, spreading the amusement around the room. But attraction changes that pattern completely. Studies on social bonding show that when a woman laughs in a group and is attracted to one specific man, her eyes will instinctively snap to him within the first half second. She's checking your reaction. She wants to know if you caught it. She wants to share the moment with you specifically. This is called gaze synchrony, and it's one of the most reliable attraction indicators in early courtship behavior. If she laughs at something in a group and you feel her eyes on you before the laugh even finishes, that wasn't an accident. You are the person she wants to be laughing with. Sign number 3. She laughs when you're being serious. This one confuses men every time. You're explaining something, maybe something about your work, a situation you dealt with, something genuinely not amusing. And she laughs, quietly, briefly, then catches herself. She might even say, sorry, I don't know why I laughed, here's why. When a woman is sexually attracted to someone, her prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for social regulation, becomes slightly disrupted. Her emotional responses leak through at unexpected moments. Not because she's mocking you, because her brain is overstimulated by your presence, and laughter slips out as a release valve. This kind of laughter is almost always followed by prolonged eye contact, a slight lean forward, or her touching her own face or neck. Watch for that combination. It's not disrespect. It's involuntary attraction showing itself in the one moment she wasn't guarding it. Sign number 4. Her laugh changes pitch when she's talking to you. Here's something most men will never notice unless they know to look for it. A woman has more than one laugh. There's the public laugh, the one she uses in groups with co-workers, with people she's comfortable around but not attracted to. It's consistent, controlled, recognizable. And then there's the attraction laugh. Research from University College London found that when women are speaking with men they find sexually attractive, their vocal pitch, including laughter, rises involuntarily. It's a subconscious femininity signal, a biological behavior linked to estrogen levels and sexual availability. You don't need a lab to measure this. What you need to notice is whether her laugh around you sounds different from her laugh when she's talking to someone else in the same room. If it's softer, higher, or more musical with you, that pitch shift isn't performance. It's her body speaking a language her mouth hasn't decided to say yet. Sign number 5. She laughs at her own nervousness around you. She drops something. She says the wrong word. She trips over a sentence mid-thought, and then she laughs at herself briefly and then looks right at you. This is one of the most endearing and also one of the most misread signs. Men often think, "Oh, she's just clumsy, she's just awkward, it's nothing," but here's what's actually happening. The sympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for the fight or flight response, activates when someone is emotionally charged. Heart rate increases. Fine motor control slightly decreases. That's why people drop things, stumble over words, or lose their train of thought around someone they're deeply attracted to. The laugh that follows is a self-regulation tool. It's how she signals to you, "I know I just did that. I'm aware I'm affected. Please don't make it weird." If she laughs at her own stumble and then holds eye contact, she's not embarrassed. She's showing you that you have an effect on her. That takes vulnerability, and she wouldn't show it to someone she wasn't already drawn to. Sign number 6. She laughs when you make light contact. You touch her briefly, her arm during a story, her shoulder passing by, handing her something, and your fingers brush. And she laughs. Not loudly, not dramatically. A small, sudden exhale of amusement with no actual joke attached. That laugh is a physical response to touch-induced arousal. Neuroscience research on tactile sensation shows that light physical contact between people with mutual attraction triggers a brief dopamine release, the same neurochemical involved in pleasure and reward. Laughter is one of the body's responses to sudden dopamine. It's the same reason people laugh at surprise gifts or unexpected good news. If she laughs the moment you make casual physical contact, she felt it. The chemistry is there. Her body just told you before her words could. Sign number 7. She laughs right before she says something honest. We saved the most revealing one for last. She starts to say something, and before the words come out, she laughs. Sometimes she covers her mouth. Sometimes she shakes her head slightly, like she's surprising herself. And then she says it anyway. Pay close attention to what comes after that laugh, because that specific laugh, that pre-confession laugh, almost always precedes something real. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but okay, this is embarrassing, but I keep thinking about what you said earlier. Can I be honest? That laugh is her nervous system buying herself one extra second before she steps over a line she's been considering for a while. It's the sound of someone deciding to be vulnerable. Psychologists call this a disclosure laugh. It appears at the threshold of emotional honesty, especially in contexts where attraction is present but hasn't been named yet. When you hear it, and you'll recognize it once you know what it is, slow down. Whatever comes after that, laugh matters. She's about to tell you something true. Don't fill the space. Don't rush to respond. Let her finish. That moment of honesty is her opening a door she's been standing behind for a while. The only question is whether you're calm and confident enough to walk through it without slamming it with the wrong reaction. Laughter isn't just laughter. It's a biological language, and now you know how to read it. When she laughs at nothing, when her eyes find you first, when the laugh comes before she says something honest. These aren't accidents. They're not politeness. They're her nervous system responding to something it can't fully control, and doing it in the safest way it knows how. The men who understand this don't just become more attractive, they become more present. They notice what's actually happening in the room, rather than waiting for something obvious that may never come. You don't need her to say it directly. Her laughter already did. If this helped you see something you've been missing, hit subscribe. We break down female psychology and attraction in a way that actually makes sense. And if you want to go deeper, watch this next. The signs she's thinking about you constantly, even when she's pretending she's not.